So the closest thing I've got to family here, besides Tia's family, is our godparents, who my family started the restaurants with. And Vasile is kind of the head of the godfamily.
Are you going to have a family together soon?
With 3 kids, just like us.
You have to get a great big terrace to fit that well.
They will destroy everything.
I grew up in Cluj, and here's where I met my husband. So it made total sense for us to start a business here and to also look for a place that we can actually call home.
To live here in countryside,
You know, for us right now,
Too much for us. We're both pretty modern, and we can't actually settle down in the countryside.
we got the business that we have to be there in the city for. I definitely feel in many ways that we're kind of jumping in head first, because we're not just starting a life together, we're starting a business as well. Obviously, there's just one pool of money.
Like, see, they're one big happy family.
Yes, this is real life. Yeah.
Selecting Romania over his hometown of San Jose, Eli joins his new bride in her home of Cluj-Napoca with dreams of marital bliss and a brand new business.
Cluj is incredible for us because it's a mix of the old world and the new world. You have these hyper-modern things like companies and restaurants and movie theaters and very Western-style malls. And then you go just a few minutes outside and you have 500-year-old castles. It keeps our life interesting.
So tell me what we are looking for. Well, we're looking for a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment with 2 bathrooms. Some sort of outside space, that would be amazing.
And I'd also love to have it right downtown. You know, I'm not from here. I think I want to be right in the center where all the action is.
For me, it doesn't have to be right downtown because we do have a car.
Hey, what about style?
Yeah, that's going to be a hard one for us because, you know, I'm leaning towards something more modern.
Yeah, and totally not. Cluj has 3 main types of apartment options. There are the century-old ones, which are these grand, you know, almost palace-looking buildings, and I love that stuff. Then there's the communist block ones, which really look like just a square. And then there are the new constructions, which have been built in the last 20 years. But for all of them, we need to reserve some money for renovation.
So, what's about the budget? Well, our budget is $122,000 US. And we don't want to stretch that because, you know, starting a business, so we have to be very careful with the money.
Okay. Tia and Eli want different kind of properties. So I want to show them like old buildings and new buildings. And they have to make some compromise about this.
With a limited budget and conflicting wish lists already working against her, Alina's first choice is based on allowing Eli and Tia to build the home of their dreams from the ground up. But it's not in an ideal location.
Here we are, and I want to show you one apartment
with 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms,
very nice
outside space, but the budget is a little bit over. It's $130,000.
Ah, okay.
Well, you know that we just really didn't want to stretch the budget out, you know, because of the business starting.
Well, let's see what it looks like.
Let's go? Okay.
Okay. Wow, a lot of light.
Open space.
Yeah, we got the open space. But look, there's no light fixtures, there's no anything. Well, this apartment is very open. But there's absolutely nothing. I mean, we're talking a lot of expenses. And I guess this would be a kitchen or what? Well, there's nothing here.
You have to build your own kitchen.
But even countertops.
This is a pretty small place for a kitchen.
What kitchen? There's absolutely nothing there. So we'd have to buy everything.
Liana!
Wow, this is huge for an apartment. Wow!
O iei tu, te rog.
Construction?
Zi, unde e asta, măi? Sigur.
It has an amazing outside space that I really doubt finding any other apartment or even in houses here in Cluj. This is a bedroom.
Liana ne sete.
How can you fit a bed in here?
Nu pot în momentul ăsta.
Almost touch both sides. Almost. The first bedroom was
more like a closet, actually.
Yeah, I mean, a second bedroom really isn't any better than the first bedroom. So to make it a realistic space, you really need to knock the wall down between the two. But then what would we do if our friends or family came over? We'd have no place to put them.
I do love the terrace. It's an amazing space. But the kitchen is very, very small, and not to mention the bedrooms.
Yeah, so this could be potentially a very expensive apartment. You see a lot of construction, which, you know, is a good thing in the long run, but I don't know if it's a good thing right now.
And I think that for Eli, this apartment is a little bit too far from downtown. I mean, for me, it's perfect, because that's exactly what I asked for. But for Eli, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not what I wanted. So, it's a big space.
This is it.
Eli has moved to Romania to start a new life with his wife Tia. And in addition to finding a new home for themselves, they've also got to find a home for their new business.
It's vital for us to find a place that can be our headquarters on the ground. We need to have a space where we can stock the cars before we send them to Western Europe.
Inside, we can have the offices there, you know, just have our computers there.
To me, Cluj is actually more vibrant than the cities I was living in the States. Everything is still new. It's up and coming. You know, most of the businesses here aren't more than 20 years old because they were founded after communism.
Eli wants to be close to their new headquarters in town. But so far, Eli and Tia have found that even living outside the city center will cost more than they expected.
The budget is a little bit over. It's $130,000.
Ah, okay. There's nothing here.
You have to build your own kitchen.
Although House 1 would require a costly renovation inside, Tia found a lot to like on the terrace.
This is huge for an apartment. I mean, wow.
Yeah, but look at our view. Construction and a landfill.
This is quite a risk, actually.
Groapă de
But
gunoi.
you do know that, right?
I mean, to me, it's real. I think we can fill this place with cars. Yeah, we can make it. Yep. Okay.
Knowing that their concerns are split between their new business and a new home, Alina's next move is to try and get her clients back under budget, which means going with one of Cluj's older properties.
The apartment that I wanted to show you, it's almost in the city center.
Yeah, it's great being right here.
Biserică.
But it's very noisy, though. It's a main street, so you see the building?
It's very communist.
Yeah, but it does have some brickwork that, you know, makes it look a little bit better. The apartment has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and it's under your budget. So it's $120,000.
So is this pretty standard for central town?
Your budget, close to the city, this is the type of building you will get.
Okay, let's see it.
Let's go.
3 dormitoare, 2 băi sau ce-o zic?
Uite-te ce case, ce viloace, auzi, uite-te ce viloace poți să-ți cumperi pe $120,000 în Caraibe, oriunde în lume. Exagerat.
Okay, that's a lot of look.
Well, it does look big.
Okay, so
So first thing is the
Okay,
kitchen.
we got a kitchen
Go
here.
straight into the kitchen.
not really our style.
True.
I wanted something more modern, actually. Eli wanted something more traditional, but this is neither.
It's really not our style.
Demodat,
It's so
deci.
dated. I mean, you know that I was looking for a modern apartment, so
One thing I do like is it seems like there are a lot of windows, so you still get a
Atent
lot
ce
of
se vede
light.
pe geam.
And let's
yeah, beautiful view of the old communist block. Ooh, master bedroom.
Well, all of this is just cosmetic. Let's see what's out the window.
Ghici.
I'm pretty sure you know, the church bell is going to ring every hour. Yeah,
Yeah, but right in the center.
that is
Asta
true.
And that is what I wanted.
The apartment
Se
is
trag
under budget,
clopotele la
right?
fiecare oră?
It's $2,000 under your budget.
Nici vorbă. Deci asta e gratuită.
Dark apartment. I
Yeah.
expected something a little bit more modern.
It's a big project, which could be good for you.
Yes, but you know, project comes with
Trebuie să
money.
spun că
So really have to think
cretina
about this
asta
one.
de
I'm
agent
not a big
imobiliar
fan
nu
of
știu
this
cum se
location, to
duc.
be honest. It's really not my style.
Bă, deci există
For me,
apartamente
I can
superbe,
certainly live with
se
it.
duc în
I think it's
mizeria
important to be as close to the center of town where all the
du-te
action
la
is.
prețul ăsta găsești.
The
Bine, a vrut în
apartment
centru.
is near to
Iată,
biggest park in
pe canal.
Cluj.
And I love this park. It's so beautiful.
Trapped between Tia's need for a modern home and Eli's preference to live near the city, Alina has no choice but to shatter the budget.
It's $151,000.
Okay. I'm shocked. I mean, why would Alina show us this place? This can't
De
work.
ce se miră cum de le arată așa ceva?
Bă, frate,